Saro Odale, Saro Odale, Saro Odale.
Saro.
Are you fine?
Welcome to my YouTube channel.
Can we talk? Let us talk. Let us talk.
Hi guys, welcome to our channel.
Are we singing for them?
No, we are not.
Channel. Please, no, we have to sing.
We are not. My name is Tinuola, and this is a creative miracle,
We have
aka
to sing. We sing on my
miracle.
channel.
We
Come
cannot
on.
sing on this
For the
channel
sake
to be
of
longer.
honor.
Eh?
Just one very short song.
Saro Odale, Saro Odale, Saro Odale.
Saro.
Are you fine?
Welcome to my YouTube channel. And this is my friend Tinu.
Yeah, this is my friend Miracle.
Oh,
The ever
she said
sweet
fine.
Miracle. I'm just saying it now because I don't think I can say it real life. I would say I can say it real
It's
life.
okay.
Actually.
It's cut on
But let me
camera.
say it.
It's okay.
Okay, so today what are we doing?
We're talking about Saro as a song title.
We're talking
Suggested.
about Anikulapo the movie. So that's what this video is going to be about. If you would like to hear our view or this is something you would like to watch, please.
I actually watched. I can't believe I even watched that movie. Before I watched that movie, I was very skeptical that it was not going to be nice. But people were talking about it.
No. KP movies. Like, let me just put this out there. Like,
What's KP? For people like me that don't know what's KP.
Kunle Afolayan production.
Oh, that guy, that fine guy that did that university movie.
Citation.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so his movies, I think I love the fact that he's always extra and he's always detailed and he goes all the way
And
for
the camera is good.
yeah, that's what I said, details, quality and all of that. He goes like really out for his movies. So anytime he like produces movie, I like to watch it. If not for the storyline, at least for the details and for the fact that he puts a lot of thought and details
What's your
into
take?
the movie.
What's your take on Saro?
Saro as a man in the movie, I feel like Saro is a fornicator.
You don't. Are you feeling that he's a fornicator?
Okay, he is. He is a fornicator. He's a liar. He's a cheat. He's an ungrateful man.
Proud.
He's an ungrateful man, yes.
Extremely proud.
Yeah, and he's proud, like she said. So, his character, the Saro in the movie. Okay, we are not talking about Kunle Remi, so we are talking about Saro. All right. So, Saro's character is somebody that. Why am I saying character? Saro is. I don't know. I didn't really like him. I don't even like him in the movie.
Initially,
I
I liked him because
Yes, initially
it
I
felt
did.
like it's going to be this hardworking
young man and all of
that
that.
was going to give life.
Especially when that woman asked
asking
him,
that, what do you want
I said,
to do?
Saro ala Sophie. He said, Sophie ni mo. I don't know if that's how I said it, but like that means he like weaves all these our
Clothes,
native traditional clothes.
Which, by the way, are very cool. We should bring them back.
So it's they still do it. It's just that we are not.
Yes,
if we can incorporate it in our dressing, so it will be really cool. So that's what he does for a living. So getting to Oyo town, he got a job from this so-called sugar mommy. I want to see her as a sugar mommy because
she was a sugar mommy because that's why she gave him the job.
Sugar.
So I think it's
What's your take on Saro 2 years? I think you should.
I mean, I think from like the scene 7 of 8, I was already calling him Saro.
Oh
Yeah, just mentally. Like I was already calling him Saro the fornicator because I mean it was funny. You fornicated. The fact that you were sleeping with a woman who you didn't even know her past, and I felt like he wasn't going to be okay with it when he found out that she was someone who had like husbands,
yes,
or a past of like sleeping around with younger men. But you found out, and you
were still
part
okay
of you
with
was okay
it.
with collecting things from her.
You can call him gigolo. Of then he's a gigolo.
And then you are not angry like chauffeur
like exactly when the woman, please, if you've not watched the movie, watch it. We are not going to be giving spoilers, so we are just saying based on that. So at a point the woman had another guy that came to the town, and
you should have been
she didn't come to, because she comes to him every night apparently to do the ungodly things that we cannot.
She fornicates.
I'm not joking. So they fornicate every night. So this other guy came.
You said it like a duty.
This other guy now came to the town that night, and he didn't get his like fornicating whatever as usual. So he sneaked on the woman, and he found out that there is another. So he was actually angry, and
why did he people should have just entered and given them water or food? Yeah, do you need anything?
So yes, that's Saro's side. Then Another thing why we feel he's a fornicator is because he slept with the queen. Yes, the queen Arolake. So
Olori, that queen
Olori
is pushing
Arolake.
it. Please, I know good queens. I mean, I felt bad for her because she was being mistreated. And
She was
stuff.
being mistreated. I think we should actually break this thing down. But I
It's
don't
no,
like the way
it's
we're
a
talking
lot.
about
We can talk about the girl's perspective in another video. But this, so I felt bad for her initially because she was being mistreated.
Mistreated
and stuff. We'll probably talk about her side of view, like how she was feeling and all that in another video. But you know, my feeling bad for her only lasted to the point where I found
where
out
she
that
like slept.
she
with
was bold enough to corner this guy in the bush. It takes some
Honestly,
serious guts.
it takes.
You're not sure whether he has a wife. He has. Okay, they didn't have fear of STDs.
STDs and all of that. All those
But
HIV,
in the
they didn't
bush,
care.
girl, that's some
Then,
guts.
and I mean, for the fact that she's, if you know anything about Yoruba kingdom, or your kings are like one of the most prominent kings in Yoruba land, and their wives are not actually supposed to indulge or engage in something like that because they are referred to as okay, the king is Alashe Ikeji Osha, like Iku Baba Yeye. They are like the next to God. When in the olden days, do you understand? And even till now, they are considered as, and the wives to the king are not supposed, as I heard, I'm
like
not so sure,
crimes.
they are not supposed to like do such things. One, then two, even when the king dies, the next king actually inherits the wife, because a man that is not a king is not supposed to climb a king's wife. I don't know if that makes sense. So
Like,
her doing it was like a shock to me, because I have never heard it in the history of Oyo Kingdom that a wife. I don't know, I might be wrong, but like at least that's the stories I heard about. So the wives of the kings are actually not supposed to like sleep around.
Then you know she was even bold enough to suggest. I get that she was being
To
mistreated.
run away.
I mean, who runs away from the palace with
a guy that you're not actually. So the love made her do something really crazy.
But I like the fact that she stayed with him and she was trying to be loyal to him.
She was loyal actually. Then do you know? And yes, the reason why I can also blame her is because she was given to the king not like in her own out of her willingness, and she was really young when the king married her. Then couple the fact that other queens were maltreating her, and also she didn't give birth. She had fertility issues and she could not give birth. So the queens were really
the whole abuse thing.
Yes, maybe. So the king's wife, the other queens were really abusing her and all of that. And
don't worry, we'll talk about that perspective.
Yes, maybe we should go on. Then
so,
also
Saro, you fornicated. You slept with a woman.
Then after he slept with the king. We are following this, right? So when Arolake and Saro now ran away to start like something we can call their empire.
Now seduced a maid.
That's like
and
now married the maid. So what now happened? The maid gave birth to children while Arolake couldn't give birth to. I think one thing that really annoyed me
when she got pregnant, I think the wisest thing for him to have done, fear men will like Yash.
Fear men will like, because it was Yash that.
But he could have
what's the wisest thing you think he could have done in that situation? Now that
Arolake does not have a child.
Okay.
So I love Arolake because she knows the secret to this thing. This your child, you will serve us, but it will be Arolake's child.
Give me 5. You have sense. So I think what pained me about what Saro did to Arolake, the child, was because he didn't put a leash.
If I meet you in heaven, me and you will still have scores.
He's a character, so you can't beat him in heaven.
Still,
calm down.
The main.
So I'm angry at the fact that he didn't put a leash on the lady, on the wife. So now she became like a rival to Arolake,
she
now that's what I'm saying. So now she saw herself as an equal after she gave birth.
Even know where they are coming from?
And what got me angry is just because you gave birth, so because you pushed a baby out of your tiny ass.
It reminds me of those people that once they marry and become mommies, they will not say stop calling me my name. Calling me. So wait till they start telling you to call me mommy Ronke.
So what really got me angry is that Saro saw that, and Saro was okay with the fact that
they were disrespecting
so
her.
You can't you forgot
that why didn't she too
give birth? Why are you like allowing my child? Why are you beating my child? Kiniko. Is it me that say you should not give birth and all of that? I think that really annoyed me, that okay, you know that this woman cannot give birth, right? And the fact that this lady was once maid. The fact that this lady was
not even angry that he slept with her and took her in. It was the disrespect he
It was
allowed.
yes.
Got
So
to her.
that was
And you did it for the second. I
the
think they were up to
second.
three.
No,
Not
they
three,
were
just
not
two.
3. It was the third time that the lady now like poured the drug. So the second one, I remember that scene where they showed us that he suddenly just married the third wife, where they were trying to dress and all of that. And when they came out, that was when this maid that giving birth to 2 children, when Arolake was trying to carry the baby and she thought she was beating the baby, and she came out like, nobody should beat her child. Is she the one that said you should not beat the child? It's because of your stupid beats and all of that. And she was, I'm like, this woman that was your boss, I can't imagine. But that aside, then the other wife and Saro came out. Then Saro they were going to an event. So Saro was like, what's happening? Then came out. Then when he saw everything that happened, I was telling this maid wife to like calm down and just get. So he called Mongudu, which was like the servant man, to come and help Arolake. And I could understand what she was going through. She told Mongudu not to worry, that he just beats, right? I will pick it. Then the smallest wife out of nowhere said, Kilomolomo ti wa she fun yin nisin. Olori panda. So what that meant was that what the small wife was saying, yes, disrespected her. So what she said in Yoruba, I said it in Yoruba, I was like, what did this male servant that they called to help you, what has he done for you that you stopped him not to help you? They now said a fake queen. Panda, I don't know what panda means in English, but more like a fake queen. Container. Yeah, so the Saro was like, why did you have to say this secret thing that I told you inside outside? Then the wife goes,
why did he tell her?
Why did you tell her? We even get there. Then the smallest wife goes,
I'm saying that for reference sake.
The small wife goes like, did she lie that she's Olori Panda? Abi, like, what's the lie? Is it that she's Olori Panda, or the fact that she's barren and she cannot give birth? Like, you needed to have seen Arolake's face. That wow.
You know when something is just choking you, it's choking. It's choking they're like tearing your heart.
Wow. Then the next like scene, I think the night, like they showed us a night scene where when Arolake went to meet Saro and was like, okay, that is it not enough that you betrayed our love? Like
that he slapped that, was it the one that slapped her?
That she told.
I still remember how that slap was.
But you also told that nonsense gutter wife of yours that I was a queen. That, do you know what it will feel like if the king was still alive at that time? If they found out that I was me, a one-time queen of a king that is still alive, I am not another wife to a man. A mere man. So she was not like that. She
had to remind
that Oma Sheo, like, what a pity. Me that I was the favorite wife of the king. That I'm not the one that now like became like, something that you're just doing anyhow. You beast of a man.
Love will make
you do nonsense. And the guy now slapped her.
And is the reason why she took all those things. It
was very annoying. Then the
third time, by the way, brings me to the point of ladies can be extremely faithful.
They can be extremely faithful. I think what pushed her was the fact that she heard when somebody in the town was like gossiping with another person.
No, it was the two fan people.
It was like gossip. It was like gossip now, because the man also said, yes, the man said, don't tell anybody that I told you that the king's son is dead. And Saro said, for me to heal the son, you have to give me the princess.
Power that you even stole.
Power that you stole.
And now priding on top of
that the Arolake helped you. Because the Arolake could have actually taken, like somebody said, there was a day I was just saying something that you could have kept it yourself now, and it would be our win. I'll be the magician.
She could have just walked.
Yes, Nada, or Okomi Duro, I have a solution. You do that.
He did not even know about it. She told him.
He didn't know.
She told you. Gave it.
She made you who you are, and guy.
That's what they call the woman made you. That's actually the definition of the woman.
So what pissed her off was what really pissed her off was that, okay, you didn't stop at the two wives, you didn't stop at the maid.
So I was even okay with you lying about everything. The juju got to up fake 20 naira juju got to up, but I will not be doing.
That last time when she had already poured, when she really wanted to see what they did to him.
It shocked him real good.
And she packed, when she packed the load, I think another thing that got me angry, when she packed the load, you know, immediately he came back after Arolake left. And she came back and asked, he didn't even do like as if somebody important left her. Like, but immediately after the king now came, you couldn't even say, can I look for my wife first? And I feel like it's very foolish because for her to leave, do you think I made you, I will just walk out.
She just walk away.
I will not destroy you.
I will drag you to the wherever it is we are coming.
You think I will not destroy you? And there was no cost then, so you think I will just walk out of your life like that?
Points, at any point, if you had turned and said, no, don't do that to Arolake.
Like, she's still my wife.
If he merely just respected her and still took wife.
That's what I said. If you had put a leash on the two women that, see, I know she cannot give birth to, but never in your life, like,
you will gain the respect of Arolake.
Do not ever. And you see this child that I are giving birth to, I slept with you. You make them know that I slept with you because this woman cannot give birth. So don't think you are one important thing. That child.
Yeah, should make men do
but,
very things.
You know.
So
I think we have come to the end of our rant, really, because all this thing is a rant. I'm so angry at Saro. Kunle Remi view.
But thank you for the character.
You did well, honestly. I am Bimbo Ademoye. I am Arike. I think that's her name, Arike Dimple. She also did well. She was one that played the maid that gave birth. She has
that one was
God, I love her action. Stay your ballet no more me. I love her action. Yeah. I love everything. Like, and the queens.
The queens to try. The daughter of the king.
The daughter of the
that liked Saro.
The daughter
was fornicating and
that's Kunle Afolayan's daughter. Yeah. And our mother in the film, that's the sister. His sister. So that's why they do more. You could not see the resemblance.
You're wondering why I'm surprised. I don't know all these things.
Imagine. Yeah, and I'll still deeply
I don't know
all
these things, so she's still better. So subscribe to both our channels. Like, subscribe, stay tuned, and I'll sing better song for you next time.
We don't sing on my own channel. We go straight to the point.
No, we got sing on my channel. Saro.
Oh, darling.
Saro.
That song befits him. Bye.